We're in Shannon for the Southeast Football Final, a novel pairing. Out there in the middle of the field we have referee Pat O'Neill. The Kinsale team first is in goal Kieran Allen, cornerback Lyndon Kiley, fullback Niall Buckley, and the other corner is Brian Murphy from Dundara. The half-back line is another Brian Murphy. This Brian is from the town. Centre back is Kenny O'Regan, and on the wing is Matthew Murphy. Centre field Paul Ford and Patrick Buckley, who is the captain. The half-forward line is Noel O'Sullivan, Jeremy Donovan and Cormac Fitzgerald. And the full forward line is made up of Humphrey Moynan, John O'Riordan, who's the full forward, and in the corner is Kevin Cahill. Courcey Rovers bidding for the double, having already won the hurling and won the first round of the county. In goal is John O'Mahony, cornerback Niall O'Donoghue, fullback Gary Maloney, and the other corner is Michael Roach. The half-back line is made up of Liam Toomey, Brian Downing at centre-back and Brian Hayes. The centre field pairing is Seamus Toomey and Charlie White. The half-forward line is John Murphy, Connie O'Regan and Declan Murray, who's the captain. The full forward line is Anto Hegarty, Brian Hayes and Jamie Hayes, as both teams there line up behind Carrigaline Pipe Band. Kinsale looking for their first win since they beat Shamrocks back in '78, and Courcey Rovers looking for their first win in the division, having appeared in 4 finals previously. Their last final appearance was in 97 years ago when they were defeated there by Carrigaline, but they're hoping to, as I said already, do the double today. The selectors of Kinsale are Jerry Collin, Paul McCarthy, Seamus McCarthy, I suppose, who is the manager, man who coached Tipperary senior hurling team, and the other selectors are Mick Creedon and Humphrey Moynan, who is playing on the team at corner forward. Courses have John O'Mahony there in the goal, and most of the team are going for the double, having already played on the hurling team that defeated Valley Rovers. Nice crowd gathering here in the Shannon, and Carrigaline Pipe Band coming around here alongside us. Rovers led by their captain with Patrick Buckley, who's won the red jersey of Cork last year as a minor. Our future Lyndon Kiley at cornerback, who was a Cork minor this year. And they also have corner forward Humphrey Moynan, who has played on numerous Kerry teams. The usual huddle going on here. Kinsale bidding to make the breakthrough in football, and Courcey Rovers wanting the double. Carrigaline Pipe Band still play on here, but I'm sure they'll farm up over on the far side now for the playing of O'Ronavy and Chaplin. Pat O'Neill from Shamrocks is the man in the middle, the man with the whistle, and on the far side Michael Harrington is one of the linesmen, and on the near side here it's Pat Desmond. Kinsale will play from right to left in the first half. Goalkeeper Kieran Allen going back there. Kieran, who's given many years of great service to the Kinsale club as treasurer. Players exchanging handshakes at the start, and we hope this will be the way. We have a good sporting game, and as they say, may the best side win. Pat O'Neill just waits for Carrigaline to finish off that tune, and shortly we'll stand to attention for the playing of O'Ronavy. being sponsored by Fitzgerald's Insurances and Cormac Fitzgerald, their son of Paddy, plays here at wing forward for Kinsale. Pat O'Neill just looking around, and in a matter of seconds the South East final of 97 will be underway. Pat O just asking players to go back inside the 50-yard line. He looks at his watch, asks most players to go back. The whistle, the throw in, and the South East final is underway. Kinsale there, pushed into the attack, but the ball goes just wide there on the right. All forward in the middle of the field with Padraig Buckley and Seamus Toomey and Charlie White for courses, as John O'Mahony prepares to take the kick out. John gets it out the far side of the field. Going down there is Jeremy O'Donovan. The ball goes over the line, and it's a sideline to Corsi Rovers. Halfway is there between the 50 and the 45 and the 65 on the far side of the field. Brian Hayes to take it right up the middle. Takes this one quickly. Matthew Murphy's on it. Matthew collects, makes his way over the 65. Coming on, he gets a little push in the back there. A free says play on advantage. And Charlie White gets this one. Charlie holds on to the ball a while, but the referee said he was fouled, and it's a free out. And Brian Downing moves out the far side of the field. But it's Brian Murphy. Looks out and gets a good clearance over the 45. But there's a ball there on the ground, and there's a free. A free to Corsi Rovers and Brian Downing. Brian shouting for Dennis Hurley as he kicks. This one won't find him because Lyndon Kiley is back there again to collect. Looking out there for his midfield. Paul Ford out this side of the field. Kinsale opening up a good ball in the middle there. Just full forward comes out John Oriad, and John collects it and passes it across there to Cormac. Cormac Fitzgerald. Cormac has it. Leaves it go. And a good ball strike there in front of the goal. Goes left and sends it right. A goal was on there. But the ball just lost his footing at a vital time there. And the ball went harmlessly wide. Wide on the right there. For the boot there of Padraig Buckley as John O'Mahony kicks out again. But before this free can be taken now, Pat O'Neill has a word there with one of the Kinsale players. Free to Kinsale. This one again is all three have gone to the right and wide. Humphrey Minor not finding the range there, and John O'Mahony getting another kick out. 3.5 minutes of play gone. Out there inside his own half of the field. Of course he's going to the attack. Matthew Murphy going in there, ball breaks off Matthew Murphy. And back goes Niall Buckley. Niall low, half knocked down, but Kinsale retrieve and make their way. But play will be held up near enough. There's an injury to, I think it's Matthew Murphy, yes. Matthew is on his feet. Rather gingerly. Blow to Kinsale if Matthew had to leave the field, but little concern there now for him. No, it appears to be a nasty little knock he got there. Jerry calling out there, going to give him a little top of the magic bottle. Magic bottle all round there. John Murphy gets a drink there from his dad. Almost 5 minutes of play gone now, and no scores yet as Pat O'Neill blows for the match to continue, and Brian Murphy takes it. Well taken though there by Liam Toomey. He comes away with the ball. Still coming away, and referee says that's a free out on his own 65. Brings it up a little further, referee says back it a little bit, he leaves it. Good high ball coming in. Hops and it's the hop. In there is sub there for Percy Rovers. Percy's still in there, but Kinsale come away. Making his way up there to the 65. That was number 12, Cormac Fitzgerald. John O'Regan coming out. John doesn't get it. Gary Maloney is out there. But also there is a foul to Kinsale, and Paddy Buckley takes this one quickly. Humphrey Mining collects. Great ball in the middle there to Cormac Fitzgerald. Cormac sends it high and straight over the bar as the first score for Kinsale. After 6 minutes and almost 14 seconds into the game, the first score for Kinsale and Cormac Fitzgerald. Right out there in the middle of the field, well taken by Jeremy O'Donovan. Let it go in the corner there to Kevin Cahill. Kevin comes out, leaves it go rather quickly back to Jeremy again. Looking outside there to John O'Reilly, and John has a look at the post, but John's kick is going out to the right. Humphrey winding out there. Humphrey puts it on his favourite left side, and it goes harmlessly wide. John O'Mahony looks at it and hops out wide. Kinsale having a number of chances here in the opening few minutes. Great kick out from John O'Mahony once more. Patrick Buckley out there in the middle of the field to Paul Ford. And Brian Downing gets it up into the attack. And it's Declan Murray, captain, getting it up there for Courcey Rovers. Connie O'Regan in there. Scrappy play in there, but Courcey's come away with it. Out to John Murphy. John has a look at the post and sends it high. And over the bar, a great score for Courcey Rovers there from the boot of John Murphy. Coming up to 8 minutes of play. 1 point for Kinsale and 1 point for Courcey Rovers. Kieran Allen getting his first kick out. Straight down the middle. Up there, go for it. Kinsale into the attack. John O'Riordan is out first. Cormac Fitzgerald is there though. Cormac out to Jeremy O'Donovan. Back to John O'Riordan. John lets it on his boot and kicks it to the left and wide. John getting a few chances, but I'm sure if one goes over, he will be away in a hack. Good kick out there. Send in the middle there to Charlie White. Charlie White lets it in. Lyndon Kiley will be under this one. Yeah, Lyndon brings it down to the ball, hops and in around the square there. Kinsale coming out and sent wide by Courcey Rovers. Kinsale there, manager Seamus McCarthy wants to bring on number 18. That's Brian Kelly who's coming on for Matthew Murphy. Matthew injured there in the first few minutes of the game, and unfortunately for Matthew he's unable to continue, and for Kinsale as well. Matthew has to go off, and into his place comes Brian Kelly. Matthew gets a round of applause there as he makes his way off, but unable to continue. Kieran Allen. Landing there and punched down by Corsies. There's Niall Buckley now along the ground. But not very far, because in there is a corner forward, Jamie Hayes. Jamie lets it in there, and the full forward comes out for it. Seamus Hurley there on as a sub. For Corsie Rovers, but Seamus loses it. Kinsale defender there. Brian Murphy from Dungero held on to it too long, and Pat O'Neill brings up the ball 13 metres, and it will be a free to Corsie Rovers, 13 metres inside the 45. And their captain, Declan Murray, will try to put this one over the bar. Just a little to the right of the goal. Breeze favouring Declan in this kick slightly. Declan gets it there into the centre, taken by Seamus Hurley. Seamus holds on to it, kicks it out there. John Murphy has it, and John Murphy kicks it high. Right kick well blocked down there. Booted in there, in front of the goal, but the ball is. Field, where Jamie Hayes collects the ball in man and is fouled, and Seamus Hurley kicks it. Seamus might have waited maybe, as Lyndon Kiley comes out with this one. Lyndon's kick half blocked down. But Patrick Buckley has this one right here in front of us. Patrick gets his free. Patrick will take this one himself. The movement in Kinsale here as Kevin Cahill gets this one. Kevin lets it in low. John O'Riordan is out there with Gary Maloney. There's a corner back there. Michael Roach goes down on it. Michael is fouled, and it's a free out for Corsie Rovers. Quickly taken. And out they come right in the middle of the field. Connie Regan there. Connie knocks it down, and Corsie's going to the attack again. Out comes Niall Buckley. Good ball up there, the far side. To Kevin Cahill. Kevin, good ball into John O'Riordan in plenty of space. John must go down on this one. John, yes, gets it up. Lovely little chip. Back there to Cormac Fitzgerald. Cormac Fitzgerald gets inside his man, toe to hand, but the pass goes astray once more. Charlie White collects the ball, but a referee has seen a little altercation in there and was going there to have a word with the player from each side. And the name is going to go into the book of corner back and corner forward. One from each side going in the book. Ball kicked back there towards referee Pat O'Neill, but Pat is going to bring it up. And he will throw in the ball there just inside the 45-metre line. Jeremy Donovan in there with Seamus Toomey, but Kevin Cahill comes away with it. Kevin has a look. Surely ball to the outside. Kevin now sends it across. Ball left over there. Patrick Buckley, good ball in. Humphrey Miners out first foot, but the ball goes through Humphrey's hands. And back there to Niall O'Donoghue. Niall gets it out there to his wing back, Liam Toomey. And Liam Toomey leaves it on the side of the field. Connie O'Regan there, faced by the centre back, Kenny O'Regan. Youngest man in the Kinsale team there, Kenny O'Regan up there to Brian Kelly, who's coming as a sub. Brian lets it in there. John O'Regan wanted this one. As across comes the corner back for Corsies to get this one away. But no, Patrick Buckley has this one. In low there to Noel O'Sullivan. Noel puts it on his left. The ball just goes to his left and wide. Kinsale having a number of chances, but not doing the scoring. After 15 minutes of play, it's still 1 point apiece. John O'Mahony. Great kick out again by Johnny. Right out there in the middle of the field. Wing back there, Brian Murphy comes out to collect for Kinsale into Jeremy. Going out to his right. Trying to cut in. Good ball. And a good shot coming in there for Kinsale, straight over the bar. Was it Cormac Fitzgerald who got that one? Yes, Cormac Fitzgerald over the bar. Good score for Kinsale. They needed that one after many chances going as a begging. Johnny O'Mahony. Out to Liam Toomey, standing all on his own, and Liam gets a good one. Well taken there by Seamus Toomey. Inside. And not a reply there from Corsies. That ball went to the left and wide. Jamie Hayes in the corner for Corsie Rovers. Brian Hayes not playing full forward. In full forward is Seamus Hurley. And then Joe Hegarty, no 13 in the other corner. Well fisted down. Seamus Hurley is there. Seamus falls to the ground but gets the pass away. Knocked down by Kinsale. Of course he's come in and tried to retain it. But Patrick Buckley comes away with this one. Humphrey Manning coming out for it. Humphrey collects. Gets a good ball in first time. John O'Riordan gets this one. But it's taken away from him by fullback Gary Maloney. Doing well for Corsies. And the push coming in there. And both players go down, I think. Not very much happened there, but the referee would like to have a word with each player, I think. Going to throw up the ball there near the 21-metre line, yes. On the 21-metre line. And we'll throw this one up. "18 minutes of play gone. Up it goes. Corsies fisted down. But Kinsale in the attack out there by the sideline. Ball fisted inside, but some of the fisted passes going yesterday as Gary Maloney puts this one on his boot, right foot, and kicks it out towards the line with its stay in play going. Just gone over the line there. Connie Regan and Kenny O'Regan failed to keep it in, but Cormac Cahill collects this one. Or Kevin Cahill. Gary Maloney clears again. Seamus Toomey going over there. Seamus collects. Seamus is fouled and it's a free out to Corsie Rovers. On the far side, ball comes out and it's sideline to Kinsale. Cormac Fitzgerald, but this time it goes off. And it's another 9 ball to Kinsale there. Inside the 65, Jeremy Donovan fisted down, Levington O'Sullivan back to Jeremy Donovan. Jeremy Donovan making tracks and just going to the 21, having a look at the goal, striking it high and over the bar. A good score for Kinsale there from the boot of their centre forward, Jeremy O'Donovan. Giving the Kinsale following here something to cheer about. And they have come out today to cheer their team, looking, as I said, for their first win since 1978 when they defeated Shamrocks in the final. 3 points now to 1. Just over 20 minutes of play gone. A great kick out again by John O'Mahony. Up they go for it. And well taken there by Seamus Toomey. Seamus a good ball in there. But it's Kinsale and Kenny O'Regan coming for this one. Kenny leaves it on there. And Kinsale, not a very good ball there because Gary Maloney is waiting in the right place for courses and Gary boots it down the far side. Lyndon Kiley will go back to try to mop up this one. On his own 14-yard line, Lyndon is back, Lyndon has it. Lyndon tries to get it away but doesn't get it away at first. Helped out there. Helped out, but it's gone towards the line. O'Sullivan there fails to keep it in play, and on the 45-metre line it will be a sideline kick to Corsey Rovers. This one dropping there on the 14, punch down. Connie O'Regan on this one. Connie's kick is half blocked down and coming out the field, but Corsey's are onto this one once more. Charlie White, lovely play by Charlie, but is he overplaying it? No, he has it again. Jersey pull, but Charlie continues on, has a look at the post, but this time Charlie strikes it to the left. It's going left and wide. Lovely ball play there by Charlie, but when he got in the clear, the sight of the post, one felt it was going to be a point, but just pulled to the left and wide. Kieran Allen out again. Stalemate there. Cormac Fitzgerald coming out there. Noel O'Sullivan comes in, but it's with Corsey Rovers and Connie O'Regan now. Connie into the corner here. Seamus Hurley is there. But Kinsale will get this one away. And their cornerback was Brian Murphy. Brian's kick is blocked down. Kinsale are in there again. Connie O'Regan says no foul, but referee has blown his whistle and this is a free. Jeremy O'Donovan and Brian Downey. Jeremy gets away again. Over the 65. And he goes Noel O'Sullivan alongside him. He's still going, has a look around him. But again, overplayed the ball maybe. And it's a free out. Corsey Rovers. Sit down to Brian Kelly is out in this one. Brian has it. Brian a good ball inside. Humphrey has this one. Humphrey tries to turn inside, but Humphrey is brought down as he turns inside, and it's a free just outside the 21 there to Kinsale. And is it Jeremy O'Donovan to take this one? Their centre forward Jeremy O'Donovan gets straight in front of the goal just outside the 21. We'll try to put another point on the scoreboard for Kinsale. Kinsale playing against this right wind with 23 and a half minutes almost gone. Jeremy asks for permission to replace the ball. Permission forthcoming. Some people here making comparison between Larry Tompkins and Jeremy. We'll see how he does with this one. Larry or no Larry, it's over the bar. Over the bar, a good score for Kinsale and Jeremy O'Donovan. Kinsale 3 points in the lead, points to 1. As John O'Mahony once more to take the kick out. John has a great kick out. We're landing right out in the middle of the field and beyond it. Lyndon Kiley out there, Lyndon doesn't get it. Because over on the far side there it's Anto Hegarty with this one. Hops it once, twice. Tripped just inside the 6:45, leaves it down. Just inside the 45. Kenny sent this one over the bar. Dropping shot. Seamus is out there and Seamus rising shot goes over the bar. But referee Pat O'Neill. Referee Pat O'Neill goes in there and for a pull. Pat O'Neill has ordered all players outside the semicircle. And he's going to book one of the Kinsale players there who didn't agree with that decision, but agree or disagree, it's a penalty to Corsey Rovers. With just over 25 minutes of play gone, a very important kick coming up for Corseys. And it's the captain who's entrusted with the task of taking this one, Declan Murray, going to take it on the 14-metre line, faced by Kieran Allen in the goal. Kieran has many vital saves for Kinsale. Can this be one? He moves off his line, ball hits the post, but it's still there, of course. He's opposite once, overhead kick, but going to the right and gone wide. A large Kinsale following, enjoy that one. Great shot there by Declan. Unfortunate to see it hitting the crossbar, but I'm sure Kieran Allen doesn't mind that as he prepares to take this kick out. Up it comes. Down again. Into the attack again go Corsi Rovers. Outside here. Ball caught there in front of the goal by Lyndon Kiley, but leaves it dropped to the ground. Connie Regan is in there. Connie's ball comes to the ground again. Sent out the far side of the field there, and it's the wing back for Kinsale. Brian Murphy was going to clear this one. Nora O'Sullivan doesn't get it. Corsi's again going to the attack. Well taken there. And a great score there by their captain Declan Murray. Declan playing a captain's part, very unfortunate that his penalty hit the crossbar. Such a thunderous kick. But after 27 minutes of play almost, it's 4 points to 2. 4 points for Kinsale and 2 points for Corsi Rovers. As Kieran gets ready to take this one. Kieran kick out there in the middle, down, but it's Kenny O'Reilly with this one. Kenny gets a good one up the far side of the field. Noel O'Sullivan beaten there by Liam Toomey, and Liam Toomey since Corsi's into the attack. And Joe Hegarty out there. As far as Charlie White, put it on his right foot, looking at the post and sending it high. It's curling in. It's curling in, and over the bar up goes the flag, and Corsi's followers now can rise to Charlie for sending that high kick over the bar and reducing the gap to the bare minimum. 4 for Kinsale, 3 for Corsi Rovers. Good kick out by Kieran, landing out there, but punched down once more by Connie Regan has this one. Connie lets it back. Corsi's fisting it out here on the far side. And it's John Murphy with this one. John scored of a point already, but John's this time, the challenge comes in just as he was about to kick, and John kicks it to the left, to the right and wide. A chance there for another point on the board. Ball now is going out of the pitch, and Pat O'Neill is looking for another ball. Mikey Cahalan obliges. Out there in the middle of the field now for Corsi Rovers is number 4. That's Michael Roach, and Michael playing well out there. Humphrey Minyon is out there following him. Humphrey trying to get his hands on this kick out. Corner back and corner forward out in the middle of the field. Bypasses them both and punch down again. Seems to be the Corsi tactic to punch it down, and it's working. Send inside there to Michael Roach. Michael Roach finds himself just the right of the goal, and Michael sends it high. And ball cleared away by Kinsale. Kevin Cahill coming out. Kevin and Paul Ford in there. Paul Ford available again, but Kevin decides to move it up to John O'Reilly, and John collects a good challenge there, and Kevin Cahill is up to collect it. Kevin leaves it to the ground, picks it up and gets a hard challenge there from Charlie White, and Kevin Cahill goes on the deck, as they say, but Kevin is made of harder stuff than that, and he bounces up. Paul Ford going to take this one. Paul gets it low. Cormac Fitzgerald there, son of Paddy, gets it into Jeremy Dunn. A little nudge coming in there, but Jeremy collects the ball. Jeremy lets it go inside. Good high ball coming across. John O'Mahony's over there. John O'Mahony, but there is Michael Roach to clear the danger. Danger there, and it's saved by Michael Roach on the line. Well taken there by John Murphy. And Connie Regan now getting this one. Seamus Hurley looking for outside him. Connie goes to his right though. On his right foot, half blocked down. Kinsale corner back there. Brian Murphy comes across. Brian gets his clearance in, but all four doesn't get it. Is John Murphy on the ball once more. John just scored from this position early on. Has a look at the post again, but John is just wide this time. Chances going a beggy on either side. Mentors looking at their watches, and they may look at their watches because we're into injury time in the first half. With the score at 4 points to 3. 4 points for Kinsale, having played against the wind, and 3 points for the Courcey Rovers. Right out in the middle of the field. Connie Regan in there again. Connie using his strength well. Leaves it off to Charlie White. Cutting inside. Kick blocked down. Charlie gets it again, and this time sends it high. Fisted in there, but a great catch in there for Kinsale. And as the ball is caught, much to the relief of Kinsale, the referee blows up, and it's half time here in the Shannon with a bare minimum between the teams. 4 points for Kinsale and 3 points for Courcey Rovers. Ready to start the second half with Courcey Rovers behind by a point. Pat O'Neill there in the middle of the field, having a look around, looking at his watch and making a final check there before he throws in the ball for the start of the second half. Courcey's mentors there just coming off the field. And 30 minutes to go. Seamus Toomey gets it, and his team into the attack. Seamus Hurley is out, 12 beat Seamus. Running onto it there though is Declan Murray, the captain. He leaves it aside. Seamus Toomey. Seamus has a look at the post and makes no mistake, straight over the bar in the first minute of play. First 20 seconds, Courcey's back on level terms. Showing that they mean business in this half. Right out there and back it down again. Connie Regan on it. Connie leaves it off there on the far side. Charlie White in there. Courcey still. And to Hegarty. Solos once, solos twice. Slips across the field there. John Murphy going for this one. Seamus Hurley. John Murphy as it, making tracks in front of the goal, fisted high. And over the bar, putting Courcey's in the lead. That's 2 quick points. Just over a minute gone, 2 points on the board in the second half by Courcey Rovers, putting them into the lead by a point. Great start to the second half by Courcey's. Can they keep this up? Kinsale now know they're in a game. Kieran going to kick out. Courcey's to collect once more. Over there is Declan Murray. Declan sends it across the corner back there. Brian Murphy coming out for it. Brian Murphy still coming in. Brian is tripped just inside his 21 there. The referee says back you must go. Well taken, Jeremy Donnelly, and Brian Downing gets it down. Courcey's looking good, moving the ball well. Seamus Hurley has this one. Soloing into the 21, turning onto his left. Hopping once, maybe that was his downfall. Still Courcey's are there, and on the 14-metre line, it's a free. Free there for a left footer. Over on the far side. Looking to put this side, 2 points in the lead. Gets it up high. Going across the goal though, and wide. Chance there for Courcey's. But just sent wide. Sent wide there by Jamie Hayes and Kieran Allen. Take this one. Paul Ford up under this one. Ball punched down. Connie Regan. Kick well blocked down. The ball is still there. Kinsale coming away. Paul Ford gets it. Referee blows up. As Humphrey Mining collects the ball, referee had blown, and no, it's going to be a hot ball. There must be something somebody said as he gave the free. Yes, Paul was a little angry that play was left continue. Kenny O'Regan, only 17, puts them into the attack, but Gary Maloney forced out to the ball, holds it in and moves it on the far side. A great ball by Gary, but it's a shoulder there in the back. And a little foolish there as the ball has to be hopped. Up they go for it. Corsi Rovers coming away with it. Paul Ford is there though. Paul gets a shoulder and is able to take it in time. He's pushed to the ground and Paul gets up. This game is livening up. Corsi's are a point in the lead. Kinsale want to do something about it. Looking for Noel O'Sullivan has it. Noel puts it on his left and sends it high. But gone to the left and wide. Five minutes gone. Corsi's that 1 point in the lead. A bright opening there from Corsi's. 2 quick points. Kinsale having one chance there with Noel O'Sullivan, but the ball just to the left and wide. As John O'Mahony prepares to kick this one out. John gets a great high ball out there, the far side up, they go for it. And Corsi's are coming away with it again. Taken by John Murphy, playing well for Corsi Rovers. John over the 45. John still going on and still going on over the 21, and he fists it. Oh, Seamus Hurley coming in, gets his hand to, but Kieran Allen is there to take it for Kinsale. Kinsale, ball going and begging out here again. To Declan, the captain. Declan Murray to Seamus Hurley on his left. High, and it's over the bar. Great score there from Seamus Hurley. Great move there by John Murphy through the middle, and eventually ball coming to Seamus Hurley, who sends it high and over the bar. Paul McCarthy on there making a change in the Kinsale team. John O'Riordan there, full forward, is going off. We'll see who comes on shortly. It's the full forward. Gone off, out the kick comes. Well taken there in the middle of the field. Ball sent in there. Kinsale players finding it hard to keep there for, but Gary Maloney who gets it clear. Charlie White. Charlie gets it. Up to the 45. Charlie still there. Fists it inside. Good ball there on the 21. But high and across the goal there, Kieran Allen has a look at it as the ball goes harmlessly to the left and wide. Corsi having numerous chances in the second half. 2 points in the lead. Can they make it the double? Kieran Allen kept busy in the second half. Kieran gets it out. Patrick Buckley underneath it. Fisted away though from Patrick as usual. Down there for Kinsale. A good ball, but Jeremy's behind. Up he goes again, but it's Brian Downing there. Brian Downing gets it on. Corsi's into the attack there. Seamus Toomey there is still going. Seamus, when he should have left it, kicked it, and Lyndon Kiley gets the clearance. He's going to hop over the head, and Kevin Cahill is onto this one. Kevin hops it once. Tries to get inside his man, but finds it very difficult as he gets the ball away. The whistle was blown previously, and it's a free. 30 metres out, to the left of the goal, and Jeremy Donovan will try to get this one over the bar for Kinsale. Quick move upfield there by Kinsale, and when they do move the ball quickly, they're quite good at it. Jeremy Donovan lining this one up. And getting it high, but to the left and wide. Must be very close there to that left post. Referee had no hesitation waving the ball wide. Umpire No hesitation in saying it's a wide ball. John O'Mahony out the side of the field. Noel O'Sullivan doesn't get it. Kinsale coming into it once more. Paul Ford gets it back there to their wing back, Brian Murphy. Paddy Buckley gets a good ball in there now. Kevin Cahill putting in his favourite left. Kevin is still on the move. Ball dropped to the ground there, and Corsi's come away with it. And booted it to safety. Up there, Connie O'Regan coming out with Kenny O'Regan. The two O'Regans, Kenny and Connie, and this time Connie fouls and Kenny gets the free. Right in the middle of the field, just on the 65 now. They still have Noel O'Sullivan in there, but Gary Maloney playing well at full back. Clearing it well out the far side, and down there again to Corsi's. Charlie with a good ball up there. Seamus Hurley is out, and Seamus gets this one. Going to his right, coming back on his favourite left side and gets it in. Good low ball in there. Corsi's with Anto Hegarty on the attack. But Anto's pass goes astray this time, and Kinsale, they are losing his footing. Tries to get up, but not allowed to get up, and it's a free out. It's a free out. Just outside the 21. And Brian Murphy gets it away. Jeremy Dunham and Brian Downing are down there. Ball sent up there, up the middle, a great ball, Anto Hegarty. Anto lets it high and straight over the bar. Putting his side 3 points in the lead. Just over 10 minutes of play gone. Corsi Rovers 1 goal or 3 points in the lead. Good kick out coming from Kiernell. Up they go for it. Paddy Buckley collects it. Hard to make progress there, and Paddy gets his kick in. Good and low there. Noel O'Sullivan is in there, but of course he's come away with it once more. It's a free out there. And Corsi's getting wasting no time. John Murphy on it for Corsi's. Corsi's now with a bit between their teeth as they move it forward. Seamus Hurley, this one straight in front of the goal. Will he go to goal? He does. And the ball hits the upright. Oh, he could have taken his point, but he went for the goal, and what a shot. But Corsi's are back in possession once more. Brian Downing gets it up there to the corner. Back inside our Corsi's once more. Charlie White. And Charlie makes no mistake, high and over the bar. Almost 11 and a half minutes gone. 8 points for Corsi Rovers, 4 points for Kinsale. It's double scores here in Inishannon. Liam Reardon coming on the field now for Paul Ford. Liam Reardon, he is anxious to get the first feel of the ball. Kieran Allen out there. Padraig Buckley has it. Padraig moves it across to Kenny O'Regan. Kenny leaves it right through the middle. Kevin Cahill lets it run. Jeremy Donovan has it. Has a turnout field though. Cormac Fitzgerald lets it high, but it goes to the left and wide. Chance for Kinsale there. Under some pressure now to get scores, but of course he's 4 points in the lead. And 12 and a half minutes gone. Time ticking away. We're almost halfway through the second half. Of course, these find themselves in a very satisfying position at the moment. Can they keep it up? Out it comes. Liam O'Reardon under that ball. Liam doesn't get it. Oh. High challenge going in there from one of the Kinsale players. It was it's Jeremy Donovan there, the referee speaking to him. Corsi player needing attention. First centre back, Brian Downing there, who was coming away with the ball, is down. And hopefully Brian will be fit to resume his place. inspiring player in the Courses hurling team and captain of the team. He's doing the same here today. Lee Murray now is going in, centre forward, and Brian Downing up to his feet. Round of applause for Brian, and a well-deserved one. Kinsale now changes all over the place with Noel O'Sullivan gone to full forward. And Kinsale now going in the attack. It's Noel O'Sullivan there with a shoulder charge. Padraig Buckley with this one. Padraig tries to come away. Padraig goes down on it again. Padraig making his way on and going to the ground. Humphrey Winan, left foot will suit Humphrey. Can he pull it across and over the bar? Yes, it's going high, looking good. It's a great point from Humphrey, opening Kinsale's account in the second half. Just 3 points between the teams. Coming up to halfway through the second half. John O'Mahony placing the ball in the 21, having a look up and then sending it well forward. Charlie White comes out. Charlie gets it. Makes his way over the 65. Sends it in good and low towards Connie Regan. Connie comes out first and Connie has it. Connie pretends to go inside. Solos, hops, solos. Connie is held up there. And yes, the referee says he was held up and it's a free in. About 30 metres out to the right of the goal. And the captain, Declan Murray, will go over to have a shot at this one. Trying to restore Courses' 4-point advantage. He's going to take this one out of his hand. Has a look up. Leaves it down and high. It's gone though wide on his own side. Kieran Allen's out there looking for a ball. And surely 3 points down. He should have another ball inside there. No, quick kick out for Kieran. Places it there at the edge of the square. And looks in the outfield there to try and find a colleague. Yes, Kenny O'Regan he finds. Centre back. Kenny. Little shoulder as he kicks it. Lee Murray in his first touch. Hops it once, solos on. There he goes, has a look at the post, sends it in low. John O'Mahony watches as it go harmlessly to the left and wide. John O'Mahony. Hooked in it. Patrick Buckley. He's it across to Noel O'Sullivan on his left. Noel sends it high and over the bar. Good score there for Kinsale. Just over 17 minutes of play gone. Kinsale reducing the gap to them 2 points. 8 points to 6. Johnson's another great kick, landing in the middle of the field. Jeremy Dunn goes up, punches it down. Humphrey Winan gets this one, and Humphrey tips it back. Liam Murray at it. Liam collects a couple of challenges but still holds on to the ball. Has a look inside and sends it up high. Cormac Fitzgerald. Sends it over the bar. Over the bar, reducing the gap now to the minimum. Much to the delight again of the large Kinsale following there on the far side. Ball out in the middle of the field. Kevin Cahill there got that last point for Kinsale. Charlie White going straight through now. Connie Regan has this one. Connie has a look up and sends it high. Oh, touching the post. Very unlucky there. Ball comes away. Brian Murphy trying to come away with it. This one is up very high. Liam Reardon under withdrawing Downing. Liam gets a fist to it. Out there to wing back. Number 5, Liam Toomey. Liam gets a good ball across the field. And courses once more, coming up to the 45. Prods it through a great ball. Well taken there by Seamus Toomey. On his left foot and kicks it high. To the right though and wide. Just 1 point between the teams. 19 minutes of play gone. Just over 10 minutes left in this game. Lyndon Kiley moving out the field. Sit down. Gets up and a good pass back there, but we're standing waiting for it. Jamie Hayes. Jamie is fouled. Connie Regan it is. Connie Regan gets straight in front of the goal. 40 metres out. And Declan Murray with another chance at this one. Took the last one out of his hand, is going to place this one on the ground and try for a point. To the right, it's staying in play, knocked down there. Seamus Hurley outside, will he get this one? No. Half blocked down and gone out for a 45. For a 45. Of course, he's still in the lead. Dropping down again. Johnny coming back there. Goes down. 2 men challenging for possession. The ball drops over the line. Desmond Rez is flagged there on the far side on the 14-metre line. It will be a sideline kick to Courcey Rovers. Kick back there for the men waiting for it. It's Jamie Hayes. Jeremy Donovan this time for Kinsale are leaving clearance. Kevin Cahill coming out. But Brian Downing has it. Moves it off this far side of the field. Jamie Hayes prods it through. And to a head. Jamie Hayes in there. Kieran Allen, goalkeeper, up looking for Liam Reardon. Liam punches it down, a good ball. Left out that side of the field to Humphrey Moynihan. Humphrey left-footed across looking for Kevin Cahill. Kevin Cahill is out here. The ball beats Kevin and up for Courcey Rovers and move it away. This game now opening up. Courcey's into the attack once more. Up they go for it. Ball dropped down there. And well taken by Kinsale and they come away with it. Lyndon Kiley comes away with it. Lyndon gets it up again, gives it inside him. Patrick Buckley has a look. Robert gets it in. Noel O'Sullivan, Conor Fitzgerald going through dead straight in front of the goal. Is no mistake, high and over the bar. And it's the equaliser for Kinsale after 22 minutes of play. Conor Fitzgerald is the man who has sent it high and over the bar. Now we're going to have a hectic last 7 or 8 minutes. The last 7 or 8 minutes is going to be very interesting. John O'Mahony in the Courcey goal. Preparing to take this kick out. John has kicked out some excellent kicks today. Seamus Hurley coming out. Getting it left-footed in there. There's the sub for Kinsale going in there. Jamie Hayes battling in there. Referee judges that he's picked it off the ground. Brian Kelly. He has picked it up in the big square. In the big square, it's not a penalty. It's just a 14-yard free. You need to be in the small square for the foul on the ball. Number 21 there, getting ready for Courcey Rovers. Sean Hales as Declan Murray. makes no mistake, straight over the bar, putting Courses back in the lead by 9 points to 8. 23.5 minutes gone. 6.5 minutes of play left. We're going to have an interesting last 6.5 minutes. Sean Hales is warming up here. Kieran Allen gets the kick. Up they go for it. Paddock Buckley bats it down. Paddock gets it back. Moves it up low. Humphrey Moynihan is out. Humphrey has it. Well policed by Michael Roach. Humphrey gets his kick in there. Liam Reardon is on his own. Not for long because Brian Downing is with him. Liam moves on to it though on the 21. Cutting his way in on the end line and sends it across the goal. Back there to Noel O'Sullivan. Noel boots it high and over the bar. Equaliser again. Scores are coming hard and fast as Sean Hales makes his way onto the field for Courcey Rovers. And who's going to be called to the line? Michael Roach, who has given his all here and had a tremendous first half, comes off to great applause there from the large Courcey following. Low kick out there. Brian Downing is in there. Lee Murray is in there. Noel O'Sullivan is in there. Noel gets he leaves it to the ground and he boots it through. They're looking for it down there. Noel's prepared to go down over it. Yes, it's a free out there. A free out there really for Courcey Rovers. Just outside the semicircle. Charlie unlucky that time, just ball drops over the line. And Lyndon Kiley out in the half-back line. Looking for Kevin Cahill, goes past Kevin Cahill though. Gary Maloney again. Sent over the line and wide. Gary Maloney shoring up things at the back there for Courcey Rovers. And giving it everything. Just 4 minutes of play left. Out in the middle of the field it comes Cormac Fitzgerald. Kevin Cahill coming out, but also coming out is Niall O'Donoghue. Of course he's moving on. Right down the middle. Oh, lucky rescue there for Kinsale. But he doesn't find his own man. Seamus Hurley is out there. Seamus collects the ball. Seamus still holding on. Now a free though. It's a free to Courcey Rovers. Inside the 45 or 40 metres out. Slack marking there in the Kinsale defence on his favourite left side, sending it across the goal and just to the left and wide. A chance there for Courcey's to go into the lead. The next score is going to be vital here. With just under 3 minutes to go. 9 points apiece. Out it comes. Courcey is there with Declan Murray, their captain. Back to John Murphy. John prods it in. In the corner there was Anto. Anto out. It's kept in play. This could be, yes, it's a 14-metre free. Connie Regan in there. We were thinking of the 14 yards, but of course it's 13 metres out to the right of the goal. A left-footed kick here. Jamie Hayes with the left foot. Can Jamie put this one over the bar? No, unfortunately for Courcey, it's gone to the left and wide. Everything to play for. Just under 2 minutes of play. The next score, as I said, is going to be absolutely vital. Whoever gets it is going to be in the driver's seat. Kieran Allen. How he would like to find one of his own, and up they go for it. Patrick Buckley. Looking for Humphrey. Sean Hales gets his hand to it. Humphrey runs onto it. Leaves it go. Humphrey will get a sideline kick. Humphrey has a look about taking it fast. Kevin Cahill coming out for it. But running in there. Oh, what a great save. And fisted high there and over the bar. A great save in the goal by John O'Malley. What a tremendous save by John from a point blank range. But it's number 17 who's come into the Corsi team there to get that one. Or it's the Kinsale team gets it. And Kinsale going into the attack again with Lyndon Kiley. This time up it comes under it again. There's Pat Murphy, but Pat gets it down where Gary Maloney is waiting for it. Gary's kick is blocked down by Humphrey Minan. Back to Sean Hales. Out there to Seamus Hurley. Kenny O'Regan in there. Charlie in there. Charlie putting it there. Charlie going inside lead to the ground. Charlie still going on looking for the free and he gets it. Charlie foul there. Pat O'Neill is going to show the spot where it is. It's about 30 metres out. Maybe 35 out. We are in injury time. I'd say this could be the last chance for Corsi's. If they send it over, this game could end in a draw. He can trust it to their captain, Declan Murray sends it high. Oh, and straight over the bar. Great kick under extreme pressure there by their captain, Declan Murray. Is there time for another one? We're just 30 seconds into injury time. Referee Pat O'Neill is looking at his watch. Is he going to blow it up or will he allow another few seconds? Kieran Allen would like to get this one to a Kinsale man. It doesn't matter who's going to get it because this game ends in a draw. 10 points for Corsi Rovers, 10 points for Kinsale. Exciting second half. And Pat O'Neill with the ball. Players exchange shake hands and the 1997 Southeast Junior Football Championship ends in a draw. Kinsale 10 points, Corsi Rovers 10 points.